Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here. Today I'm going to be talking about a certain photographer and writer known as GuyTal. Kind of deep dive into his thought process and his self-expressive photographs that he takes out in the western kind of Colorado environments and all that kind of stuff. So these are really great books of his, and I'm just basically going to give an overview of them because they are all four of them here. Pretty similar in style. I will say that his most recent book, Be Extraordinary, this one, kind of feels more prescriptive, and by that I just mean like it's not much of a how-to kind of approach, but it definitely has that style of kind of feels like you're telling advice to someone, philosophical advice to photographic and other creative artists. And the other books are much more just loosely based kind of essays and stuff about his experiences out in the field, and stuff that kind of spurs his creativity from being out in nature and just from his life in general. So he's very much an artist in the sense that he just makes these images that are very much kind of abstractive and intimate landscapes in a lot of cases, but also just have a nice interplay of shadow and light details. And his landscape photographs are amazing. And he does great work, and his writing is much the same, that very high quality that you come to expect from him. So these are really great books. I really think that it's worth getting all four of them. I order these all from his website, GuyTal.com, and I believe he actually signs each one. He did for me at least. So I believe if you order them direct through his website, that he actually signs them for you, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, they're really worth what they are. I would say if you had to get one though, I'd just say get his first one probably, More Than a Rock. His second one, Another Day Not Wasted, is also really good at just having a nice kind of collections of essays. And The Interior Landscape, his third one, is also very good as well. And they just all have such a great kind of refreshing outlook, in this kind of more modern, fast-paced world that we live in. Where images are quickly scrolling through our phone screens and social media and all that kind of stuff, and he really goes through each of these books and all the accompanying essays, and really just kind of lays out a nice refreshing approach to taking images and just kind of living a much more satisfying, creative and reverent life, that is. And his outlook on everything is just so nice to kind of as a breath of fresh air, really, compared to all of the kind of noise and information that we get day in and day out. So I highly recommend his books here. Like I said, you can order them on his website. I'm not like sponsored by him in any way. I'm just a big fan of his work, and I have been for years. And I'm happy to have all four of his books here now in my collection. So yeah, I recommend that you check them out, and they're well worth the read. So also lots of beautiful photography, of course, in each of the books that of course is his. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I highly recommend them. Check them out. All four of these books, and GuyTal's photography is pretty amazing, and I'm sure you'll get something useful and at least interesting from each of them. So thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.